Obviously, our conference is really big. It's huge. It's one of the, in my opinion, obviously the best conferences in Division II women's basketball. And it's going to be a grind every single day. We just have to stay to the task at hand each and every game.
After last year, we kind of built that confidence. We had some wins last year that were big for us, and we were right there a lot of the time. And just knowing that, you know, we need to flip the switch and find a way to make those close games turn into wins for us. And I think that's what we did this year.
Most special part of this year is just how close we are as friends and like doing this together. We're playing basketball, the game that we love, with our best friends. I mean, nothing's better than that.
I think we played Southwest Minnesota State before we played Ashland, which is a tough team in the NSIC, and that was a huge win for us because that conference is really good. So then going into Ashland, obviously that was also, you know, we battled, and that was kind of, I think we kind of surprised ourselves a little bit. They're big, and we played a really great game against them. So I think that was huge to get those wins right off the bat, and then kept that rolling throughout the season, and it also gives you confidence when you come play that team next time around, knowing that you already have a win.
I talked about our goals right before that game, and I just said, hey, you guys wanted this. You wanted to host the first round, and you wanted to win. The ball's in our court. We got to take advantage of it. And it was like, hey, we're going to have a great crowd. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. Now it's our job to get the job done. People got to make big plays and big stops and big shots, and we did that. And at home, it was the coolest thing just to see our upperclassmen celebrate, but also for our younger players to see, like, this takes a lot. This is not easy.
So I'd say, like, out of the season, that was definitely one of the more stressful points was, you know, wanting to get out of that first round and kind of going into it with that mindset that we're winning, like we're not losing. You know, it's been too many years of that first round, and I think that was one of the main goals that we set at the beginning of the year was, you know, making it, trying to be top 3 in conference, and then winning that first round of GLIACs.
Survive in advance. I mean, we got past that one, and we knew we had Ferris coming up, and we lost to them twice during the season. Once we got past that first round that we haven't done, we just kind of put the pedal to the metal, like keep going. I mean, going into that game, we just wanted it. At that point, we were playing our best basketball, so when we mesh together, we have that chemistry, we trust each other, we have each other's back. It was awesome coming out with that win against Ferris.
Like, we earned the right to host that game. And we earned the right to play one more game after that. That's all we were working to do, is just to play one more game.
So obviously a tough loss to Grand Valley. I mean, we knew that, you know, it's not a bad loss necessarily because we're ranked so high in the region. So definitely sucks to lose. But then, like you said, getting on the bus and waiting for that selection show to happen, I think that we kind of knew we were going to make it. So seeing that, and then we got Kentucky Wesleyan, we were all super excited. And I think that we knew that that was a winnable game for us and just a good matchup. So I think looking forward to the tournament, we were really excited to play that game.
Obviously, preparing and getting ready for that first round was the next thing. And when we did that, and I said, we got the first round. Like, if you guys are all focused and locked in, like, we can get a win too. We're not just going to get to the NCAA tournament game. We're going to win the first round.
It's kind of a home court advantage in a way. We played at Grand Valley every year, twice a year in conference. It did bring a sense of comfort when we went down there.
We knew that we had a big advantage with size. They play a lot of guards. And then coming out into that game, I think going back to Jo, you know, she wanted it bad. And I think she started off the game with a lot of passion and energy that, you know, really sparks it in everyone else. Sometimes you just need that from a captain and a leader. For someone to go out there and set the tone, and she really set the tone to start that game, and I think that our team just built off of that. Obviously, JC hitting a lot of threes in the first half.
She hit one, she hit two, and I was like, okay, here we go. She took some tough shots. I mean, they were in her face a couple of the times, and she just knocked them down, but her mindset is we're going to do whatever it takes to win. We're going to be present in the moment. Bench was electric. They were excited. They were jumping up and down for her. I think the first round was such a big win for our team and the program.
After winning that first game, we're like, all right, this is the time that we're going to beat Grand Valley now. And it didn't happen, but we did have that confidence and mindset going into the next game. So I'm excited for next year. I think we can do just as well and even keep progressing.
I think it's a kind of another one of those things where it's like you don't really realize it until the moment's over. How special, these moments are, and to be able to make it to the NCAA tournament it's something that you'll remember forever, and it's something that's left a legacy here at Northern Michigan for the women's basketball program. I'm hoping that it set the tone, and I'm excited for new players to come in and hopefully to build off of the momentum that we've had from this past year going into future years. So
the biggest part is obviously we got to the NCAA tournament this year, just getting a taste of it and seeing how hard you have to work to prepare your bodies for how long the season is. And we went through some injuries this year. We were up and down, we had people in and out, but then you never know when your number's called. And when your number's called, you gotta be ready, and that is that preparation of what you've been doing all year long. We are preparing to get back to the NCAA tournament. Now anything can happen, but if you plan and you prep every game and you are prepared every single game, that's the first thing. Not taking a team for granted, not overlooking a team, not circling or highlight 1 or 2 games out of the year, but you're ready to play every single day. And it worked this year. It was a really fun year. I think they surprised themselves with what we accomplished, but hopefully this will just keep the ball rolling with us moving forward.
Awesome. Thank
Cool.
you, Coach.
Yeah.
I appreciate your time.
Thank you.